We wanted to take an opportunity to maybe start a conversation with some of you about a topic that you're going to be thrilled about. And that topic is budgets! I know that gets you fired up when you think about talking about budgets, but here's the reality. Your budget can be a powerful thing if you're using it in the right way. But it can also be holding you back if you're not leveraging your money. And so we're both big Dave Ramsey fans. And one of the things we appreciate about his method for budgets is that he keeps it super simple. He gives you baby steps. So we wanted to give you 3 baby steps that'll maybe help spark some things as you're thinking through your marketing budget. The first one is this. When you're thinking about your marketing budget, you need a very specific budget. So Mark, in general, are there any rules of thumb when it comes to your marketing budget?
Yep, you'll hear the numbers often thrown around about 5 to 10% of revenue being allocated towards marketing and promotion. So a lot of times people will look at that and go, I don't have 5 to 10% just laying around extra, right? So what you have to do is start to inspect your numbers. You're doing that anyway at the year end to see if you've made money, where you spent it. Those are good opportunities to start scrutinizing for wasted opportunities and or just kind of money that's got spent here, there, and everywhere. Can you reallocate those dollars and put them to work?
Okay, so you got your number, they know what they want to spend. And we would say baby step 2 is to set some specific goals. What do you want to accomplish with it? Don't make the mistake that so many have in years past where they just spend their marketing budget. We encourage clients to invest it. But what we mean by that is to have specific goals and measurables. Maybe you are really profitable in one area of your business and you go, I need to increase that area. Well, then let's invest some marketing dollars in a way to spur that. Or maybe when you get through looking at your numbers, you realize there's an area that's not where you want it to be and you really need to boost that this coming year. Invest your marketing dollars. And that's what's so great about digital marketing is how specific we can get, which leads us to baby step number 3.
Specific actions. So you want a measurable platform. You want to think about that audience that Dan was describing and think about where they're at in the buyer journey. So if you're going to try to influence what their decision-making process would be, think about where they're likely to go to encounter an advertisement or an impression. So we have a story with a specific client of ours that's event-driven. Their customer, one of their lines of business is emergency water cleanup. And so Google's got a program that's been rolling out nationwide, and it's very targeted towards trust and credibility signals that need to be presented at the top of a search result at just the right time. And so you can imagine that when our client's customer comes home to water going everywhere in their home, they're probably not doing a whole lot of research as much as they are trying to find an answer fast on their mobile device. And they're probably Googling some very specific phrases. And we want to present a trustworthy signal through a Google ad that's got all of the review ratings and a Google guaranteed check mark that suggests that they're a trustworthy solution to the problem at just the right time. And so that's a measurable action with a specific budget around a very specific audience that would kind of fit all 3.
What I love is that's just one example of a way to really be where your audience is in the decision-making process, and there's lots of different ways. And so back to kind of what we said, 3 basic baby steps is get specific with your budget, know how much you want to spend, set some specific goals so that you know what you want to accomplish, and then really define some specific actions so that you're not just spending your budget, but you're truly investing it in ways that we can measure results and either give you confidence or correction to get the most out of your budget. We hope this was helpful and maybe start some conversations within your office. If there's anything that we can do to continue these conversations on a more specific level, we'd be glad to do that.